If you have a guy whose fastball is north-south, so he gets vertical, like the ball's got ride or carry to it, and his delivery is probably going to predicate that he's more north-south, and his spin axis is probably going to be closer to 12, okay? So that's generally like, again, there's a lot of variables that can change all of those things, but that's ballpark where you're starting from. Then maybe he doesn't have that good of a breaking ball, okay? Maybe his breaking ball is not good, so he needs to improve his separation. In that case, things that I would do, I would color baseballs and try to understand what the spin axis was and how the ball was rotating. I would change his grip. I would use an L screen. This is one of my favorite drills. I'd put an L screen 3/4 of the way down the slope and almost create like a tunnel. And I'd have a target like a bucket or something like that on the plate. And I'd try to have him hit it, throwing it through the L screen that's 3/4 of the way down the runway.
Oh, that's smart. I like that.
I use that a lot because it does a lot of things. It allows kids to stay on the ball. It allows them to understand where they need to get through. A lot of times guys will just yank and try to create that break early. And if you're doing that, you're going to hit the L screen, So by doing that, it stays on it. You can see the shape of the ball. We do use Rapsodo. We'll use a camera. Constantly just trying to tinker with the grip there. If he can't get a curveball, then we'll try to go more towards a slider, right? We'll try to figure out, like, does it need to be a bullet spin slider? Does it need to be more of a cutter? And then we'll tinker from there. For some guys, they might be stuck in like that 130 spin axis, which is kind of the dead zone, right? So you're not really a run guy and you're not really a vertical guy, but maybe you got a good arm, right? So, okay, at 130, what does he do well? Maybe he's got a plus changeup. Maybe he's got a plus slider, right? Okay, great. So can we do something to make his fastball a little bit better? Well, maybe he's at 130 because his front side doesn't allow himself to clear and stay behind the baseball. So with that, like, I might do a TheraBand on his arm connected to another TheraBand on his thigh and feel that extension of the arm. And then I would understand that once I got extension, that's when I was going to clear and I could stay behind the ball better.
I like that.
Those actually do it a lot, and it's really easy to make. For guys that have bad arm action, like maybe their elbow doesn't, their drive line's not good, their elbow doesn't, it kind of has that forearm fly out, if you will. I'm a big believer of those Oats throwing clubs, like the Indian clubs, but the red ones that you can throw. I like those a lot. For guys that like don't get to their release point consistently, I like connection balls. I love athlete drills like